do my makeup that I would do for an improv show on one half of my face. She's gonna do the other half, how she would do it as a makeup artist. It's funny because I've talked to a lot of other people who are also 25 like me, and we often are stuck in a lot of the makeup tricks or knowledge that we learned when we first started doing makeup. So I started doing makeup,
which is like 2 years ago.
Like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I became a Sephora whore very early, obviously, but many people are still using the things from the drugstore that they
Which I don't
used.
understand why. You know, I have a client, she has like, I went to her house to do her makeup, and then she has the full closet of designer handbags and shoes, and then she would give me this like boots, you know, like powder, and that looks horrible. I'm like, why are you applying it on your face?
Yeah.
If you're spending like $1,000 on shoes, then why $200 on foundation only?
Are there some products that is important for us to really spend money on and some that we don't need to? Like, is cheap lipstick fine, but eyeliner's not, or vice versa? Are there things that are more priority to get a quality
I definitely would spend more money on foundation because it's like
touching your
face,
skin,
and also you apply it on a daily basis, and a bad one could really damage your skin, and you end up paying more money and more time on fixing it. But I would say things like colors, like eyeshadow, eyebrows, they really doesn't matter unless you're very particular about your makeup. So this is something new.
Sephora waterproof, so this is a gold eyeliner.
Yeah, to prove that I'm a better makeup artist.
This is quite a soft one.
The soft one is good for smudging, you know, for more blend in and natural look.
Did a selection of kind of brown. Use the same buck brown on the bottom, and then you use the gold on top to do more accent. And then a little bit of gold liner to kind of make the eye pop. One of the differences is about the size of the eyes. You want to accentuate
Chinese
the lid.
people always want like bigger eyes.
Big eyes.
You know.
And I have big eyes. And so I have no problem with having my eyes seem...
Ooh, you have a very interesting...
It's gross. I cleaned it out.
I don't know what happened. It's like something just sunk into it. Like... like I tried to like curl your lashes, but it's just not there. How many years? So far,
this particular thing, I've been using it for years, but I replaced these. The little cushions I replace. This one probably needs to be replaced, to be fair. This is like a shaming video for me, actually, is what's happening.
This is like a...
It's like...
Yeah, so, okay, let me show you. So basically, it's supposed to be, you know,
a
like
cushion.
A cushion. But how Lauren is, it has like a very hard trench.
Indented, exactly. It's a mascara motif.
It would be like a car tire.
Probably only a few months old, but...
So you've been curling your eyelashes really hard then?
I must do like a busted car tire so you can see the difference. I actually find it more useful like that. When it dies, I feel like it works better because the press goes further and I get a better curl than when it's like this. But let's see what happens because it's been a few months since I had a new one and I can't remember. Now you are doing much higher on the lash than me. So I have long eyelashes naturally, which is one of the reasons why I try not to do like too much eye stuff sometimes because I just think I could end up like, again, a creepy doll. So you curled higher along the lash and I go like lower. What's the difference and why would I do one versus the other?
Well, the thing is like I did eye makeup that is almost like a round shape of your eyes, and it focus on the ends of your eyes, and then you can see this is almost like a frame, the end bit coming to frame your crease. That's why I actually want to curl your lashes longer. Right now you have a really thick eyelid. Sometimes I find that when you have a very thick eyelid in photo, your eyes could look swollen. So if your lashes is higher, so it blocks some part of your eyelid, then in photo your eyes actually look more sharp and stood out. I don't know, it's just like something that I believe. Let's see if it works.
You are doing this before the mascara. So I try to do that, and then sometimes if I forget, then I just do it after mascara.
Yeah, that works too, because you know.
Oh, after it's dried and kind of set.
Yeah.
I find. Yeah.
This is mascara, right?
Yeah.
This is a new one, so I have to be
pretty
careful.
new, yeah.
Okay, let me get
I have an old one too if you want. You'll probably tell me to throw it away. She just wasted it all on the napkin. Oh my god.
That's a professional.
That was like a month's worth.
Like that. I'm so jealous of your lashes, by the way.
Oh, well, lucky in some things, can't reach the top cabinet. What is the life of a makeup artist? Practicing techniques or researching things? Strawberry Net or something buying products all the time?
I do feel like I love online shopping quite a bit.
Where's the good stuff? Where are the good deals? Do you go direct to brand or do you go to a retailer or like
So
Amazon?
I usually use Selfridges. Selfridges does global shipping, so I usually get my stuff there. It's quite cheap. I would just go to Sephora or the counter to try out, you know, the colors and then I'll order it online.
Do you get a makeup artist discount? Do you get like a volume purchase discount or something?
I think as a makeup artist, you get 30% off at MAC.
How do I convince them that I'm a makeup artist?
You just come shop with me.
Oh, but how do they know that I'm not a new makeup artist?
Oh, you have to provide like a photo.
Oh, of what?
Of your work, you know, that's being published, and then with your name on it.
Oh,
yeah.
Interesting.
So.
Oh, Mac, you saucy secret minxes! I didn't know this.
30% off is pretty good.
30% off is really good. Yeah.
And then sometimes I get free stuff from the brands, and if they have new products, they send it over.
Yeah.
So we can try and review it, but not like a tons, you know, but enough for, you know, for me to keep my online shopping at bay. You know, like not overdo it.
Yeah. You're doing a look that's for stage.
Yeah.
What is it that you're doing now? You're adding on a little bit of this kind of, I would say it's kind of a bronzer. Yeah, I do Bare Minerals. I sort of use it again on my cheeks sometimes to like a kind of bronzy cheek action.
Yeah.
You're using the same thin and short-haired brush that we used before with the shimmer.
Yeah.
And you did kind of around a
The
little
forehead,
bit on
the hairline.
Yeah.
You know.
Why? So what is it the goal here, especially for stage? What's the intention?
So you can already see the difference, don't you think? Like your forehead, this part is definitely more shiny and reflective, and this one is not. So imagine you have a light coming down to you from above, then your forehead, you know, that is typically sticking out, would reflect a lot of light. And very easily you're going to have a very shiny forehead, even though you're not. So that's why I always put bronzer on the most pointy part of your forehead, so that it looks like your hairline is not so high, and at the same time, it doesn't look so greasy.
And then you also did some under the cheekbones, so the goal here?
To further define your cheek, you know.
So you're trying to get this to be accentuated, right? So we lightened the top of
like
it.
Like the Kardashian, you know, like the sandwich, you know, like you got the highlighter, you got the blush, and the bronzer, you know. You want to get that going on.
And then you did some under the chin, so tell me.
Jawline.
Yeah.
So just to more define your jaw, and then, I mean, your face is like pretty defined, but like for example, I have like a double chin going on, and I would definitely put some like around here, so that magically sometimes it disappears under sunlight.
Yeah, I do my makeup when I'm doing a Zoom interview with somebody, or if I'm gonna go be live in person and run a corporate event or teach or something like that, I have makeup on. Personal preference. Also, if I'm going to be on a video like this, or if I'm going to be on stage. So a couple of different scenarios. What are the main differences if you were going to peel back some of what you're doing here and do makeup that is not going to be for stage? What are the main things you would take away or do differently?
But definitely don't do that much of contour. Definitely don't apply so much of darker colors on your eyes. It looks more approachable in person when you're only wearing light colors. I don't like a very dark eye.
Yeah.
So that's why I would skip the lower tight line that you did with your lower lash.
I did
it's
the water line.
Right? It's like completely different. So what I believe is that you should always emphasize something that is higher. You should lift your face and then make it look more open, and then you look more young, you know.
Sometimes I pull up the top lashes and I do the, I don't know if it's a different name, but the water line underneath the top lid. Would you ever do that to make it look like a thicker line?
Down to the,
So she's just doing the corner. So I don't know if you can see in, but she did like in here in the corner crease versus where I did down in here and a little bit back here. And then I did not do the top line.
I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna do the whole area.
Eyes are for crying, make them work.
Okay.
And so now you're doing a little bit outside above on the top lid.
Yeah.
Just at, again, the lash line and then into the crease corner.
So it's much a little bit because the pencil, again, is not in great condition for applying.
Yeah.
But
I don't know why that would be.
Yeah, right?
Should I be sharpening my pencils and have them be more pointy? I always end up just kind of using them down till they're like coming out of the, like hiding back inside the pencil, and then I just sharpen enough to get some. I feel like this is
why is that even a question?
I don't want to waste.
Should you sharpen your knife before cutting a steak? Yeah, right.
Very good question. Not steak, but yes, bread. Yes.
Yeah, bread.
Well, actually, I wouldn't sharpen a knife, but yeah. One of the main things that people don't know is that the easiest way to cut yourself in the kitchen is to have a knife that is dull. Very, very poor practice. Make sure that your knives are sharp.
I love your eyes.
Thanks.
They're so different.
I grew them myself. Okay, so
yeah.
Can we see the difference when eyes are shut and then open? And I'll look up too as well. This is the loudest, most distracting video. We're not good at the internet. Well, the dogs are not good at the internet.
Yeah, the dogs are not good at the internet. I guess we have to go for like a more nude lipstick, right?
Yeah, if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll find something.
Because I have a slightly more pronounced eye, we're gonna do a more muted natural lip.
Kiss me.
Live glam. This was gifted to me. Thank you, Auntie.
Neutral.
Brownie, yeah.
Yeah. So you have a very small lip. I'm going to try to draw a bigger lips for you.
I don't know how to do that.
Down one of your lips and draw it higher.
I'm just always worried that it's gonna look like, I don't know, awkward or like.
It's only awkward if
like
you think
fake
it's awkward.
California giant like duck lips. This is a new improv game. How much can I talk without? Yeah, I can say a lot.
Like how much people can understand you though?
Yeah. The ventriloquist improv game.
I love this look. I love the colors. Of the
I think I look so creepy. This whole idea that I have like two faces. Okay, are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, all right. So this was my fourth stage, slightly accentuated look. I will say that my lips do look bigger, which I'm not upset about that at all. And this is Yo-Yo's fourth stage. I'm growing into this eyebrow. It took me some time. This is hard for me because I can see the darker part is the brow, and then here it's the pencil. And
that's what I mean. You need a lighter colors brow gel to make the part get lighter.
Yeah.
So that it blends in.
So with what I have at home right now, you wouldn't wear this out, right?
Bigger I would have like a darker, pencil. Yeah. But then if you have a bigger brows and then it's also like darker than usual.
For the longest time, I did all my makeup and I didn't do my eyebrows at all because I just felt like every time I would go to Sephora or some non-trademarked, not paying me makeup brand place.
Yeah, exactly. This video is not sponsored by them, so we're not gonna mention it.
But it could be.
Exactly.
And they would do my eyebrow, and I was like, woo, and I found it really overwhelming, and it was hard for me to get used to it. And then
it's not just you. Almost like 90% of my clients, when I first do their eyebrow, they we don't know. I mean, this is too big, this is too bushy. Yeah. But then once I finish everything, they would be like, oh, actually, I think my eyebrows need to be bigger.
Yeah. So what's the right thickness? How do I know that I've got it right?
So the thing is, like, if you have a smaller eye, or like, don't go for big brows. But if you have a big eye or big or dramatic like eye makeup, definitely increase the thickness or the length of your eyebrows.
How do we know it's too much? Because I've seen some ladies who love you, but it's a little bit much, and like it's not really the thing that you say to your friend, like, "Hey, pal."
Like
How do we know that it's the right size and that I'm not going too big?
I kind of felt like if they love a big brow, good on them. They should have a big brow. You know, they should have what they want. For me, what I think is you should always make use of eyebrow pencil and then just do this. Just do your nose and then to the ends of your eyeliner and then your brows should be always touching the end of it. Then it's like long enough. If it's shorter than this, then you should
extend the length.
Extend that.
Yeah. And how about the thickness here?
Really depends on your personal choice.
Okay.
I honestly think there's no
right answer. Yeah. I'll tell you if it's the wrong answer.
Yeah, exactly.
You come to me. I'll tell you the truth.
Or if you have good friends or not, right?
Yeah.
That depends.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me. This is fun.
So Thanks, dogs. All right. Well,
let us know if you like the makeup and who wins. Obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, naturally.
All right. Well, you can follow Yo-Yo and tell us what you think and say hi to the pups. Molly, the puppy, has her own Instagram, so you can also follow her. Isla does not because she's naughty and got on the sofa and she gets nothing in this life now. Ever. Never petting her again.
All right. Bye.
Bye, everyone. So, did you love the video? If you did, please say kind and wondrous things in the comments down below. And you could subscribe if you're feeling super sassy and look for more Improving the World.